All right. Hey, Reef. There you go. How long have you been network marketing?
Oh, I
Oh, I
started
started
network
in network
marketing back in
marketing back in
2005,
2005,
part-time.
part time. Great. Awesome. What ways do you get customers?
What year did
What
I get
year did I get
customers?
customers? No. In what ways since 2005 have you gotten customers? Because that was Vince's issue, right? Vince says, "Well, how do we get customers?" So how have you since 2005 gotten customers?
Well, first of
Well,
all, it
first of
starts
all,
with the
it starts with the
product. I never get
product. I
into
never get
the
into
product that
the
I cannot
product that I
sell to
cannot
my
sell to my
mother, brother,
mother, brother,
sister.
sister.
Like I really
Like
do
I
my
really do my
product
product
first.
Oh, so you do show and tell.
Yes, I try
Yes, I
everything
try
myself.
everything
If I
myself.
like
If
it,
I
my
like it,
father,
my father,
God bless his
God
soul, he
bless
said,
his soul, he
son,
said, son,
do everything at
do
least
everything
once.
at least once.
Try it.
So, what was your
If it
first
works, it's
product?
good.
It's good.
Continue. If not,
Continue.
quit.
If not,
Going.
sure. Going. What was your first product you did that way?
I did the
I
first
did the
product
first
was the
product was
insurance
the
policy.
insurance policy.
Before that, to
And
sell
what kind of
apples, I
insurance
sold
was that?
apples. A lot of my
Apples. A lot
Kurdish
of my
friends like
Kurdish friends
apples,
like
so I did
apples,
sell
so I did
apples
sell
once upon
apples
a
once
time.
upon a time.
After that, the
After
second
that, the
thing we
second
sold
thing we
was
sold was
insurance policy.
insurance policy. Gotcha. So term life, whole
Term,
life,
term.
IUL, and IVL, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Obviously, Primerica only sells term life insurance.
That's correct.
That's correct. Gotcha. Now, what other financial products have you got licenses for?
Annuities,
Annuities, um,
funds, index
funds,
funds,
index
all of
funds,
it. Bank
all of it. Bank
managers
managers
license.
license. I was
Licensed at the
licensed
level of
at
a
the
bank
level of a
manager.
bank manager. Gotcha. So, if you were going to sell me a car, how
Okay.
would you do it?
Well,
Well,
assess your need
assess
first
your
of
needs
all.
first of
What
all.
would you like the
What would
car
you like
for?
the
Is it
car
just
for?
for a
Is it just
hobby,
for
or
a
you have
hobby, or you have
like a business
a
like me? You
business
need
like me?
cars,
Well,
you
I
need
mean,
trucks.
everyone has to get to and from, like with Vince, right? Vince has to get to and from and get buttermilk for his brother.
Right.
So right. He's going to do that on a regular basis. He's going to drive high mileage because farms are out of the city, all out in the country.
Right.
So right. You probably need something like that. Um, I probably would say maybe a minivan or something.
SUV.
So
Smaller
what's your
SUV.
price point? What's the price point of the SUV?
I think
I think
starting at
starting at
42,000, that's my
42,000. That's
starting
my
point
starting
for any
point
car
for
that's
400,000
between,
for an SUV.
well, for a
Well,
small one,
for a
maybe
small one,
used
maybe
one, maybe
used
a
one,
repo,
maybe a
maybe
repo,
something
maybe
that's
something
a
that's
second
a
hand,
second
good
hand, good
condition.
condition. Okay, so $4,000, right? Canada
Five
dollars.
years
5 years
for
for
$22,000.
$22,000. Mm.
Divided, it
Divided,
lasts
it lasts
basically by
basically
four.
by four.
Every
Every Okay, great.
$1,000 has to
thousand dollar
count.
has to count. So, how do you get customers if you're going to sell a car? If you have a car lot,
Well,
what's your
then
process?
you lower the
You lower the
price if it's a
price if it's a
particular cars.
particular cars. Gotcha. So why don't you do that in financial products though?
Well, I have.
Well, I have. Oh, okay. Vince,
I
are there any
have
questions you want to ask?
I have brought
I
a
have brought a
system where
system where
we can
we can
offer
offer
institutional grade
institutional grade
trading
trading
and teach it to
and
the
teach it
average
to the
person. There's
average
a
person. There's
website.
a
We
website.
send them the
We
link.
send
They
them the
sign
link.
up.
They sign up.
They
They
just like a bank
just like a
account,
bank
and they
account,
put it on
and
a
they put it
robot
on a
where this
robot where
robot
this
does daily
robot does
trading,
daily
and you can
trading, and you
profit
can profit
every
every
single
single
day.
day.
Can be easier
Can
than
be
this. The
easier than
banking
this. The
system of
banking
the
system
future
of the
is here.
future is here.
And Aurum
And
is the
Aurum is the
leader in that
leader in
arena,
that arena,
which is
which
teaching
is
people
teaching
how to
people how to
incorporate this
incorporate
current
this current
banking
banking
system
system
into
into
a
a
machine that makes
machine
them
that makes
money,
them
and
money
also
and
help them
also help
expand
them
the
expand
reach
the
where
reach where
200,000 global
200,000 global
representatives right now.
representatives right now.
You have
Gotcha.
200,000 people like me who are promoting this actively. Yet, that's not just all the customers. That's only 20% of all of the customers. They have a lot more customers. Only 20% actively promote the company, just like I'm doing. I'm teaching you recently. Um, um, David right now, he could be doing anything. He's doing his laundry again. You have no time to sit down and run about money. I don't think anybody wants to come to you because money
But
is really
money, money never comes to people who sit down,
so. Let's talk about
you always have to do something, right?
what was the comment?
Said money never comes to someone who sits down.
That's right. You have to create the space for money. You have to invest some old money to get some new money. Money doesn't like to sit around. Money is very active. Money is very fast.
That's why I'm active.
I'm talking about a job again.
No,
We're
I'm not talking about jobs.
Please
That's not what I'm
explain
saying.
this in a minute because we are
I'm
getting
saying that I'm
now again. David was trying to explain something. I'm not talking about a job or a place where you go exchange time for money. That's different than what we're talking about here. In business, you can only be right once and you will recover all of your losses. Everything you ever lost, all you need to do is right once. And again, this is the new way of the future of money. I'm going to share a lot of stories with you whose lives of people who's been changed, including my own family, and these are all live. These are people verifiable. You can go Google them. You can go subscribe to our YouTube channel. First of all, those of you who watched this particular video, all of you who are in the community, allow me to sneeze. Excuse me. Excuse me, and I'm working here because we're real people, okay? We're not we're not AI. We're real. But
see.
we like to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and guys, and that's the key to it, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have fun, then this becomes a very, very laborious thing.
It's a Memorial Day in America. Those of you who see this from Memorial Day, I like to, recognize that and also bring it to the attention that all of the people around the world who are fighting for freedom, cause is legitimate. Only legitimate cause in this life is freedom. Put yourself on the line. Go like the Kurdish people, like my parents, my father. Pish Maragat. Seeing death in front of you. They see death and they still go forward. And that's the mentality of business for me today. Why? Because fears paralyze you. By the time you realize an opportunity is real, the train has already left town. Those of you who know me personally know that I have a very, very particular way of thinking. What is this particular way of thinking coming from? Reading hundreds of books. Go find yourself a person who's read more books than you. That's all. That's my mission. I have read more books probably than 50 of my friends combined in different languages, and I'm not just talking about in English. I never had the opportunity to offer a real way for my audience, those of you subscribed here, like David, like Vince, like all of my family, I gotta do a real viable way where I can offer you an opportunity to be a part of AI finance. I didn't have that because it didn't exist. I have shared everything, including this miraculous pair of socks, with the world. I don't want any advantages over anybody. I just want a plain leveling field for competition. I'm a competitor. I don't like to sit around. I like to be in the game. If you like to get into this game, we have a venue for you. We have all of the things that one needs to be successful because you have a support of a great team of executives. We have the support of a great community based on the ground, whether you're living in Toronto or in Melbourne, Australia, or in Philadelphia, or you are in San Diego, or you are in wherever you are. Somebody's going to hold your hand. Why? Because network marketing is what we started with. And his question was, how does your career in network marketing started? Right? I sold one insurance policy because somebody showed me the benefit. My daughter, who just graduated from university, was just born. Somebody said, Mr. Gilany, if you die today, and that day, those days, Primerica was very, very big in Canada, was growing really fast. Somebody invited me to a meeting and says that afterwards, if you were to die tomorrow in a car accident, who would take care of your daughter? Well, as a Muslim, I thought, Allah, you know. But as a father, I said, well, hold on, let me think about this. Allah is not coming down to put food on the table for my daughter. So how much is this? $72. I still remember it. $72 a month. I got $300,000 life insurance policy for 30 years. That was 20 years ago. Okay. That's how my journey started. And I started to tell the story to my customers, and everybody signed the dotted line because the truth speaks for itself. Now, what is AI finance? What's the relation to all of this? Most of my Primerica customers whose 30-year policies has been lapsed, has been finished, if you can say like a pencil, it got chewed up in the time, and now they're at the end of their policy and they have saved no money. Buy term, invest, the difference was their policy. Most people couldn't afford the savings, investments, and most people, the first thing that they canceled was their insurance policy. Okay? That's very norm in the current financial industry. That's very common. Right now, my friends have built up companies starting from zero. Some of them are in Toronto, in Canada. They're making millions of dollars because the financial industry is a mess. Anybody who has a little niche can make a lot of money. We're leading the pack in what's called AI finance. Now, this company was established overseas and it's new to Canada and all of this, but here I share a little bit of a brief because today, Monday, is a special day. We're going to hear from the CEO of the company at 12 noon. Those of you who see this. I would hide from my job, go under the desk, take a break, run away, just get lost for 1 hour to watch this live because there's a presence on live. Right now, I know David and Vince are getting impacted more than those of you who will sit at home and maybe watch it, maybe watch only 30 seconds, which they say that's the attention span of an adult. We're like dogs chasing rabbits in a prairie. Like one rabbit jumps up, the dog go after the rabbit, and as soon as it comes too close to catch it, another rabbit starts this way, and then it lifts this one and goes chases this rabbit. Most adults live their lives like that, chasing opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. Then they're 65, they're 75, they're tired, and they're working over there at the superstore. I told the story of superstore today. I went to get some milk at the superstore. Minimum. I'm telling you, 25% of the workers at the superstores, stocking shelves, cashiers, people behind the scenes were seniors. They were over 65. In a country like Canada, the first world country that has the most oil in the world, the most jungle, the most land, the system is broken. And I'm not here just to fix it. I'm here to fix it for me and for those of you who follow the system that Aurum Foundation and my rich uncle who's in Ireland taught me. I'm going to teach you the rich uncle system, how to make $1,000 of residual income every single week coming to your account in Canadian money, in American money, in whatever money. You don't need a lot of resources. You just need some time to set yourself up. Come and meet David. Come and meet Vince. Come and meet my family. This is my family. I have two passions. One, my children, my family. Two, my business. That's what I do 24/7. Successful people respond to their messages, call back, send you excuse me, I'm in the middle of a meeting kind of message, not ignore it. And then you chase them. And then you have like people like in big marketing, like Hopeton Bailey of Toronto. Big marketer in the Jamaican community right now, works for the Toronto Hydro. I respect that the job. Man's got family to feed. Man's got places to go. Man's got, cooking to do. But man's also got to have a vision for that family, for that yard, for that garden, for that community, for that Kurdish community in Toronto. I'm calling out. Today is Monday, so I'm calling out my personal friends. I'm calling out the president and the board of directors to come and open up an account with Aurum Foundation. This is going to help you pay your whole year's rent with one single investment, friend. I'm passionate about what I do. Why? Because I love people. Simple as that. If you love people, follow us, subscribe, continue. Come back at 11 o'clock. Come back at 12 o'clock. Hear from the CEO. Come back at 3 o'clock. Hear from you, Paul. I mean, this company is moving. You just got to get in, dive in, and find out if AI finance can change your life. Many of you told me, Kevin O'Brien of Primerica, I'm calling you out. I need your help. All of those term policies that I put in place for my customers are expiring. I don't have a license. None of them saved any money. Who, like my children's grandmother, I sold her a policy too because I believed so much in it. Now she's 77 and the policy's lapsed. Friends, I'm not joking around. I'm here to save those who are thirsty, hungry. One of the pillars of Aurum Foundation says, go find people who are hungry and teachable. Now, if you're not hungry, I don't want to deal with you. If you have $1 million, go your way. Aurum does not need people who have $1 million. We have a lot of them, by the way. We're looking for hungry people who want to learn a simple platform within 30 to 90 days and apply it. And once they apply, they see the benefit in their own life. They share it with other customers. Allow me to finish this one with this. You ever been to a restaurant, you really liked the food and you enjoyed it and you really had fun with your family, with your wife, husband, whatever, okay? And then you want to go back another time. So years go by, you want to go back to the same place and you go back and enjoy, and it's good again. You will remember it forever and you tell your friends and family. Or a movie that you watch. You know, what's your favorite movie? I can tell you my favorite movie is like this. I watch them all the time, repeatedly. What's your favorite song? How do you learn the favorite song? I can tell you a lot of songs right from here. I've listened to them 1,000 times. Why? I spend a lot of time in loneliness. What saves you when you're lonely? Good positive music. If you want a playlist of my own, I can make this accessible. If you haven't read this book, go on Amazon, buy it. I guarantee it. If you don't get results from reading this book, nothing may save you. Okay, this is the ministry of miracles for a reason.
By the way, Arif, did you go over the 3 books I sent you?
I have been busy, so I manage multiple teams and you sent a lot of stuff. And I just want to
Excuses. No, I'm kidding.
the rich people have periods of time to go through other people because ideas, or they take a lot of time to digest. They don't have the digestion. You're going to organize it the whole system into 90-day program that I was teaching for $7,500. I took this course in London myself during COVID-19 to recover from all of the trauma that I went through. I lost my father, I lost my mentor. So I put it, juiced it up. I read the book of Rich 7 times and I juiced it up in here. If you read Thinking Grow Rich, you haven't read this book, it doesn't work. Why? The reason it hasn't worked for you because you don't have a system of thinking, okay? The art of creative thinking. The art of creative thinking. How do you think creatively? How do you come up with ideas that shock the world? How do you go from here to space? Now, those are not the topic of the book, but that's part of creative thinking. Everything you see today in your life was a creation. It was a thought first. It was an idea. So what ideas consume your brain? Those are the ones that shape your destiny. I've always been a dreamer. I always wanted to have a business where I could get my family in, where I could get my best friend, to have resorts, to go places, to see things. And now that I'm designing that this summer with my best friends, with my family, with people in Aurum Foundation, with the people that we like and trust. I don't want anyone in my team, in my Aurum Foundation, who I don't like and I don't trust. Simple rule of business. If I don't trust you, I don't want you. If I don't like you, I don't want you. If you don't like me, you can disqualify, you can unsubscribe, you can go your way. But if you're looking for a way into the future, I believe we have a chance here. I believe you have a chance here. I believe everyone who has an account has a chance here to make millions of dollars, but only those will make it who work the 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9. Okay? This is a business that requires attention. You need to check your account. You need to know how to log in, log out, how to put money in, money out. Those are the things we teach in our classes. The classes start 11 o'clock. Again, I can't emphasize enough. Those of you who have an account must attend, because you need to learn the system. You need to learn how to take your money out now. You put it in, and it's grown by 100, 200, 300, 400%. Let me show you how you can take it out, how you can pay your bills, how you can make it into an income now. I'm Arif Gilany. I look forward to seeing you at 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, or 3 o'clock, whether you're in India, like Mr. Singh we talked to, David and I today, and he has some great health and wellness products. We're combining that with the Camel. We're opening up stores in America, in Saudi, in Turkey, health and wellness. Everybody wants to live long. They just don't know what's the theme, what to do, how to think, what to eat, who to associate with. Those are all 8 areas of life that we talk about in my book. Okay, areas of life. Now, I won't ask you to read my book because I don't even have a connection with the publisher rate. Another call out to Paul D. Lowe of UK. I need the contact information for my book. It's been selling for 2 years. It's one of the best sellers. And I have a third book that I need to publish. And I need to get in touch with you, sir. Integrity is everything. You don't have integrity, you don't have nothing. You can lose money. You can lose friends. I have had so many friends that come and left. And I lost so many friends in the equation. And they lost big, because my ideas are life-changing. They're transformational. And they didn't have the capacity to stand in the kitchen. They say, if you don't have can't stand heat, get out of the kitchen. Some got out of the kitchen. Some are still here cooking. Some are making a lot of money. Some are planning a future that you can only dream of if you join us. Thank you for watching.